There's Jeff screwing with his microphone.
Yeah, making sure it's on.
And here's our ridiculousness. Still.
Okay, I'm blinking funny.
Jeff is blinking funny.
Are we connected?
I don't know. Am I blinking funny?
Let me see. No, you're not blinking at all. Let's hit your power button.
So it would help if I plugged it fucking into the phone.
Jesus Christ, Mark.
That would help. That would help if I
Okay,
plugged
so we're going to turn you on so when you plug it in...
That would help if I plugged the phones. Or plugged the phone.
And there. Now I've got a solid blue light.
Oh, look at that. The mics work when they're plugged in. How about that? It's fancy technology here. So, once again, as we stated during the 3 lives we tried to do with these, crappy aftermarket wheel. Stock awesome wheel that should be in this car because no power steering, no power brakes. Shitty to steer without the things. Note the bee that's trying to swarm around my camera. Fuck off, bee!
So right now what I'm doing is I'm wiring in the new turn signal switch because it was a disaster.
Or attempting to wire in.
Well, no, I'm on it. I couldn't get some of the sockets apart, and then I'm having trouble pulling the pins out of the one socket I could get apart, so I'm just splicing wires.
You're getting full HD Jeff right now.
This is the old turn signal switch. And
which was like hardcore broken.
Like busted there.
Hardcore broken.
One of the cam lobes is missing, and then the contacts aren't working correctly, which was giving us intermittent brake lights because the brakes run through this. So I have to replace the whole damn thing.
Which we figured out through going through, Jeff figured out through going through brake diagrams.
Yeah,
and wiring diagrams. So I need to stop giving Jeff not as much credit as he gets through this ridiculousness. Jeff went through all the wiring diagrams and figured out the brake lights and the turn signal all go through this cam.
Jesus.
Fuck off. Don't judge me.
So they all go through the same switch. It has 8 wires. 2 of them are the horn. The rest are the turn signal.
Yep.
Because it interrupts the brake light to be a turn signal, which means when you hit the brakes, they turn on. But if you turn on your turn signal without hitting your brakes, they turn on intermittently. And if you turn on your turn signal while hitting your brakes, it interrupts intermittently.
Yep.
It is weird and convoluted.
Totally makes sense for the 60s, though.
Yo, absolutely.
It really does. It, like, look, it's fancy. It's not often you see a 60s car without a steering wheel, but there it is. So, yeah. So, I've done this multiple times for these lives. Here are the old cans. So, crappy can, all pitted and nasty, pot steel. Crappy can there, not as pitted and nasty. Right here. Mildly dented, though, where my thumb is. Ta-da. Fancy new stuff back here. Look, pretty. Look, there it is. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Chrome polish up there for cleaning all the prettiness. Look, there it is. Ooh.
Yeah, the difference you made on the chrome was pretty impressive.
Oh, pretty. I'm good at that. Look, you do all the fun stuff. I do all the simple stuff.
Hey, you make it look good. I make it run.
Right? Look. I have made multiple vehicles run without the Jeff, but, you know.
Yeah.
Jeff does silly stuff that I don't understand. So, I let Jeff do that.
Yeah, I sort of understand fuel injection. Sort of.
Entertainingly enough, not that long ago, Jeff heard this car running and was like, is it running right? Because I'm not sure what it should sound like. And I was like, yes, it's running just fine.
It's mostly how noisy the starter is. It sounds kind of rough when it starts.
And this car,
like grindy mechanical.
Fucking amazing.
Oh no, once it's running, this Cam 289 sounds so good.
This car is fucking incredible. Like, Go back to our previous videos. You will hear this car and you'll be like, whoa, that car is fucking awesome.
For a while, we couldn't even get it to move.
Indeed.
We had some transmission issues. And
lots of transmission issues.
And it was a combination of a few actual problems and then us just not knowing what we were dealing with.
Lack of knowledge. There was indeed a lack of knowledge.
This is a, what do they call it? Select drive? Cruise-o-matic?
I think it's select drive. I think select drive is right.
Okay.
This is a green dot transmission. That does not belong in this car. This should have a 4-speed.
No, 3. I looked up the numbers. It's okay. Supposed to have a 3-speed.
Sorry. This car should have a 3-speed manual transmission in it, which I would much rather it had.
But your wife wouldn't.
I love the 3-speed transmission. It is a beast of a transmission. You could beat the daylights out of it. Trust me, I know.
Right? Fucking poor Lily.
Oh, man. My first 66 Mustang, I beat the daylights out of that car, and it did amazing. For 17 years, I beat the crap out of that car. And it did so incredible. This car has the 3-speed automatic C4. I hate the transmission. I'm not happy with it, but it is what it is. It's cheaper to keep it for now than it is to replace it.
Look, frankly, it's not that bad of a transmission. The C4 is considered to be a good transmission, but this is one of the Cruise-o-matic or select drives. So everyone is used to with an automatic transmission. At the very top, you've got park, right?
Right.
Then you've got reverse. Then you've got neutral. Then you've got drive.
Right.
In this car, if you just instinctively put it there, you're starting in second gear. You have to go one step further down to have your full 3 range. They did that for snow and ice.
Yeah, these cars were designed to drive in snow and ice. That's what the green dot transmission, entertainingly, if I can get kind of close and show you that. These cars, so you can see the green dot there. So the green dot is actually your full drive. If you're in the white dot, it starts you in second gear. Green dot starts you in full 3-gear mode.
And of course, this car doesn't have an overdrive.
Yeah, no overdrive with this car.
It's a little confusing on the freeway because you think you're not shifting gears. And
so that was my problem. I had never had a automatic Mustang in my past. I had always had manuals. And so when I bought this car, I thought it wasn't shifting into 3rd gear. And it indeed was. And I was mistaken. And I will fully cop to that. It was
starting in 2nd gear because he had it in the wrong position, but neither of us knew that. And it's a weird thing they only did for like, what, 3 years?
Yeah, roughly around there.
So, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's confusing because it never caught on.
Right.
So, I've got the last 2 wires here I'm stripping.
Ooh, look, just stripping. Everyone wants to see that, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
Look at that.
Look at my pasty butt. Woo! So I don't like doing it this way, but I don't know where all my shrink tube is. I'm not sure where my solder is, so I can't do the positive connections I normally do. These are considered acceptable. I just usually like to go a little further. Literally hard link the wire together and then shrink tube it. But I do have the right crimp tool. I can do this. It's just not my preferable way to do it.
So, I don't spend a lot of time talking about this, and I tend to keep my mouth shut, but I purchase the vehicles. Jeff does the silly stuff, and we entertain ourselves with this. That's the way it is. And it works out for both of us in the ridiculousness sense.
Well, it tickles my tism correctly, you know.
Indeed. I appreciate you copping to that. We still have the Magnum, which is still there, still sitting, still being beautiful and gorgeous, and I still love the Magnum for everything the Magnum is. It is still the amazing 5.7 liter Hemi that will replace and or be in addition to the Ecto.
Yeah, I wouldn't say replace, but
yeah.
But we have a compression issue, and we either have a bent valve.
We feel like we have bent valves. It could not be vent valves, but it could be.
I've got a weird feeling the thing might have overheated with the previous owner.
I think it's vent valves. I'd put money on it.
We will see.
Yeah. I
got to pull the heads.
Yeah, right.
But we will see.
Totally. We've been so busy, and there's been so much crap going on, and we both work 40-plus hours a week.
And life catches up to you.
Life catches up to you, and shit's hard. And when you have project cars and, you know, you're spending your little bit of expendable money on project cars, you can only do so much. And so Jeff spends his expendable money on my project cars. And
because I have more money and I am a like partner in this bullshit.
He gets entertainment value from my project cars running.
I do need to start working on my truck sometime soon.
Which is there with the camper open. It is a 2008 Dodge Magnum 1500.
Dodge Ram.
I'm sorry, Dodge Ram. I meant to say that. I'm just stuck on the sexiness of the Magnum.
So it's a Ram 1500 5.7 Hemi 4x4.
Yep.
I inherited it from my dad. My dad was kind of bad about oil changes, and these engines eat themselves when you are bad about oil changes. Yep. I definitely have at least one chewed up lifter.
Yep.
I have some extra lifters laying around, but I don't want to put those in.
Yep.
I want to buy some aftermarket higher quality material. And if I'm going that far, I kind of want to put in a stage 2 cam kit and go with an MDS delete.
Right.
Get that thing up to around 500 horsepower.
Right. Which is technically what we've done with the Magnum, but we've encountered some problems. We believe with the Magnum, we turned it over with it being out of time, and that's what caused our problem. We believe we bent a couple of valves.
Yeah, we haven't had the heads back off since then.
We haven't had the valve or the heads backed off since then, so yeah. So
it's a definite frustration.
So we have someone that has actually made a comment, which I totally appreciate. Someone has said, is it a Chevy 350 small block? Good start engine to rebuild. So the Mustang is still a 289. It has a cam. It has headers. It is awesome. It does incredible burnouts.
It has a lot of an MDS upgrade kit.
MDS. You said.
I said MDS.
You said MDS. What you meant was
MSD.
MSD.
So it's like late 80s, early 90s technology that was put into this car as an upgrade. So
yeah, it's awesome. This car runs fucking incredible, which is part of the reason why I bought it. Yeah, when I started, because me and my wife are the only people that can start this car, apparently.
No, I can start it. It just struggles.
Yeah. This car is incredible. It has positive traction.
Ow!
Up, you killed the door.
Ow!
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I'm looking for a socket.
Uh-huh. So we are keeping the door open with this jack stand, which I just pulled out free.
Oh. Okay, there it is.
Sorry, everybody, for the slight interruption in the stream. I know it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I can't help it. This is how we roll.
Stop apologizing.
You want to watch our ridiculousness? This is how we are. Jeff says, stop apologizing. I can't help it. That's who I am.
We'll talk about that in your therapy session later.
You are not qualified. Most definitely not. All right. So, what we are currently working on is replacing the turn signal unit and cam.
The switch and cam.
And because in this car, all of the turn signal stuff is controlled by that.
Including the brake lights.
So brake lights and everything is controlled by that. So we put new cans in, which replaced the crappy cans, which were all eaten up and rusted and all that stuff. So we put new fancy one broke stuff. Hopefully I didn't break the whole screen. All right, there we are. We're back. Oh, look at that. See, that's exactly where we should be. That's what we should be looking at.
What?
A 66 Mustang wheel in a 66 Mustang.
I need some grease of some kind.
Okay, what kind?
PB blaster would work.
Okay.
We've got it around somewhere.
Indeed. So Jeff says we need PB blaster. Entertainingly enough, see this? See this? See this? Beautiful long beautiful needle nose. I bought those for our work and they've never made it to our work because we're stupid. So
did you just call me stupid?
No, I said I called us stupid.
Oh.
You're stupid.
Oh.
So we are from Arizona. We are located. PA is a great area to be located in, as it locates you near Tony Angelo, who is also from PA. You should reach out to him. He loves to connect with people. Thank you so much. I appreciate the comment, though. Randy, oh man, I couldn't pronounce that if I tried. Tony Angelo. He runs the Stay Tuned YouTube channel. He was also on Motor Trend for a number of years. He ran Hot Rod Garage with Lucky Costa.
Okay. I might have to smack that a little bit.
Oh, that's sad. She might like it though. She's kind of a...
Yeah, she might like it rough.
Right?
Well, I need to find the right side socket.
Right.
I got to get to catch a couple of
Look at how
threads.
much better that looks than that fucking shitty ass aftermarket wheel. That just looks right.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
But it looks right.
I don't care how trashed it looks. It looks so much better.
All right, got to find the hammer.
That looks right. Thank you so much to you 73-ish viewers and the 3 likes I have so far. I love this car so much.
Wonder why he lets me work on it.
Because you're what I have, and I'm mildly inebriated.
Well, I mean, and I'm mildly inebriated, but mildly skilled.
Galbitia. Someone's trying to help me pronounce their name.
Who what?
Someone's attempting to help me pronounce their name.
Let me see how it's spelled.
Go for it.
Galbiati?
Galbiati. So here you have Jeff's pronunciation.
I don't know. I am very American.
We have 5 likes so far. We truly appreciate that. I love this YouTube channel. I've had this YouTube channel going for like 6 years now. It's been... Oh,
there we go.
We have a correct.
Oh, Galbiati.
Nice.
Okay.
Go, Jeff.
I've been around a bit.
This has been a lot of fun. It's stupid. I started this with the entertainment value of, hey, I'm going to work on this stupid stuff. And then my wife let me get cool cars like the Magnum and the Mustang.
Yeah, eventually we got to get back to that Scion.
And the Scion, which is hiding at the front of the garage or the driveway, whatever.
It really has a wiring problem.
And the
it's just not fun.
Yeah, like it's not as much fun to work on as the Magnum or the Mustang or the Soul. We are at 85 viewers. Thank you so much. 85 viewers and 6 likes. We truly appreciate your time and any time you spend in the channel. It's great to spend a little bit of time working on the Mustang. We haven't had a lot of time. We've been working a lot and haven't had a lot of energy. And it's been great to get as far as we have. I appreciate Jeff's assistant in the new cams, which Jeff purchased, and the new cam and turn signal gear that Jeff purchased, and then the bit of wiring that Jeff purchased to make all that happen. And then now we have the stock steering wheel back in there, which goddamn looks so much better than the crap steering wheel that was on it, which is over here, which is like a crappy aftermarket. I bought it at Checker or O'Reilly steering wheel, which is right here, which does not work with a vehicle that does not have power steering.
Oh crap.
What?
I spliced the horn in.
Nice.
So I can't put your horn ring in, or it's just going to ring because you're missing the spring.
Well, you suck.
Yeah.
And I have that on video because I was pointing at you. So
yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I knew we were missing the spring. And then...
Oh, all right, Hagrid. Shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. All right, you heard that now. So I can't put my fancy, pretty Mustang horn ring in because Jeff wired in the horn.
And we're missing the spring that goes behind it. And without it, it's just going to droop and engage the horn.
Yep. So says Jeff.
Hey, I'll buy you a spring.
You heard that. We have it on live right now.
Dude, I buy everything.
So he says. But
okay. Let me get the keys. We should be down to testing.
Okay. Ooh, keys, which means startup on live, which is fun.
Yeah, but we're checking the lights first.
Yeah, right, totally. But can Jeff start it on the first turn or two?
Oh, crap. It's been like 5 days since this car's ran. I'm not sure if I can do that.
I know, but I can.
It's weird. I used to have a 1970 Beetle. It was temperamental. No one else could start it. I could start it.
All right.
It's just your own personal vehicle, really.
So, this is hilarious because my wife can start it.
Oh, you want me to start it?
And I can start it, but Jeff has struggles.
It starts. It just takes a moment. Not that time.
Ah, we're live, and there the Ricky goes. Hit it.
He's cold.
Yeah, cold.
Not happy.
It's a Ford and cold. Ford and cold do not go together. There we go. Yep. There's your Ford and cold.
Yeah, he's a little rough when he's cold.
Okay, so we're checking the brake lights, right?
All right, so.
All right.
What do you got?
We have both brake lights.
Okay. Now, turn signal.
Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Yep.
Brake lights and turn signal?
Yep. Yep. We are good.
We are ever so slightly good.
Okay. Why for are we not totally good?
sparks out of the steering column.
Oh, that's fun. I like those.
It's the contacts on the back of the steering wheel for the fucking horn. I'm going to cut one of those lines.
Okay.
And cap it.
Uh-huh.
And when we get your new steering wheel, we can address that shit.
Okay.
It's the bad... so you've got a 60-year-old steering wheel with exposed contact rings that metal contacts carry power to, and they're dirty as hell,
right?
And chunky, and it's causing little sparks.
Right.
So,
right.
But that's it. Woo! I put those on, I clip one wire, and we're good.
Running and driving.
Running and driving.
Steering wheel nice and tight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks so much better. Like, let me tell you, like,
it's at least the right size.
Let me tell you, people, if you've ever driven these cars without the right size steering wheel, this is so right. So much better. So the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah, not everything's a dragster. It doesn't.
You don't need the 15-inch, 14-inch wheel. You need the bus-size steering wheel. You need the big. I can barely fit my calves under the, or my thighs under the steering wheel. You need it. It's required. Hit your brakes. Turn your steering wheel.
I need to unhook it.
You notice the horn? That was hilarious. Because that was amazing. Like,
do I need to unhook? Oh, you punched the middle.
No, I did not. I turned the wheel.
Yeah, that's it right there. I have to disconnect it.
Right.
That's where the sparks are coming from.
Entertaining enough, you guys heard the Mustang's horn. Oh, look at that bitch. Look at her go. Oh, I love it. I love this fucking car. I love everything about this car. The fact that I can't get that wheel in frame without zooming out is amazing. I hate that crappy steering wheel that is sitting on the hood. Hated it when I bought the car. This is so right. This feels right. It's the way it should be. This is the way this car was designed. This is the wheel this car needs. This is the way it should be.
Careful poking in there, you'll set it off.
And you tell me things like that, and then I want to set it off.
There you went.
Oh, nice. Look at the sparks. I hope we got those on camera, because
I'm sure they were on
camera.
That
was amazing. I was super entertained by that.
Yeah, I got to clip the wire on that one.
So, Jeff has to disconnect the horn wiring because we don't have the spring to disengage. That was just by turning the wheel.
I know. It's just the piece moving.
No, I get it. I'm totally cool with that. I love this fucking car. I love it. Like, I hope that my better half has any idea how much I love this ridiculous car that I have driven nowhere other than around the block. Listen, ladies, if your man is a car guy and you want to heal him, let him buy that stupid car that got away. And let him spend a little bit of money on that stupid car that got away. You won't regret it. Because you will see that man become a child again. And you will see him heal in ways you've never seen anyone heal in their entire life. I loved my '66 Mustang. She was a mess. Beyond a mess. Like, that car was barely drivable. I probably shouldn't have been driving that car as much as I drove that car for the 17 years that I drove it. But I did. And I enjoyed it. And I loved it. And I sold it because I had no choice, because it was what was right for my family. And this car is at least 5 times what that car was. Yeah. As I get my fat ass out of this car. And this car is fucking amazing.
All right, I think I found the wiring diagram.
So,
Jesus.
Oh, there's Bryce.
Hey, Bryce.
Nope, I just can't sell it. It's not going to happen. Jeff says, "Hey, Bryce, I hope you can hear him. I hope his mic's on."
I think it is.
Yeah,
God, I hope it is.
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going anywhere.
Fuck.
If
you won't sell it to me, you're not selling it to anyone.
He says he can hear both.
Good.
So go us.
Yay.
This car ain't going nowhere. I can envision many years of me and the wife driving this car down Route 66 and having a blast. Oh, so you decided you're not selling Morticia, huh? He had put Morticia up for sale.
I know he did.
3 days ago.
I really wish I could buy Morticia.
Oh, me too, but not for $7,500.
No.
I couldn't afford $7,500. I could afford like $4,500, which was what it was like a year ago.
No, fair enough.
Now, not that I don't believe it's worth $7,500. So, here you go, Bryce. Since you're in here, here's the shitty ass like Grant aftermarket steering wheel. Sorry, Grant, if this isn't a Grant aftermarket steering wheel, but it looks like one. I wonder if I can find markings. It looks like a Grant steering wheel. Sorry, Grant, if this isn't one of your steering wheels, but it looks like one. This is what was on the Mustang when I bought it. I hate it. It's like a 15-inch steering wheel.
Way too small.
Yeah. Oh, totally, Bryce. I get that. Like, you didn't want to sell it. You put the price too high. I have been there multiple times.
Don't lowball me. You know what I got.
Mm-hmm. So now, other than the defective horn with a stock steering wheel back on the Mustang, look at how much better that looks. Even without the horn ring, it's so right. It's so much better.
And I can put it back in as soon as I clip the wire. I'm
trying
to figure out which wire I have.
I get it. I'm totally good with that. It looks so much better and so right.
Just these are the wiring diagrams I'm finding.
Here we go. Woo. Yeah,
it sucks on a fucking phone,
right? So I thought I had a Chilton manual for a Mustang. I don't. So, there's that. So, Bryce, now that you're here, I have polished the, you know how good I am at this. I have polished the turn signal arm right there. And I have mildly polished the front bumper, which is right there in the front. It's still got a lot of swirls in it, but needs more polishing. And then I haven't started polishing it yet, but I will. The rear bumper. which will need to get replaced because it has this crease in it right here from whatever rear impact it took, which caused this damage over here, which will need to be repaired when I get it painted, which is right here.
Okay.
Which I've dealt with in the past.
Yellow or brown and a ground wire.
Oh, yeah. It was an amazing, like, just a tiny bit of chrome polish, and it turned out great. It's got a ton of swirls in it. I'd rather not pull it. I'd rather just replace it. I really would. Just because it's such a pain. Because the supports, as soon as you pull it, I don't know. I mean, it's touching that support. Nah. I mean, maybe I could pull it, but maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's so easy to buy a replacement for these, you know, but this is the biggest damage right here. This teeny tiny bit right here, which I've repaired in the past, so it won't be any problem for me to repair that now. So, yeah. So the new steering wheel, new turn signal assembly, which solves the brake light problem, is amazing. The bumper looks amazing, which is my silliness with polishing it, because I'm just dumb.
You're not dumb.
There are so many stupid, simple aftermarket parts. There's the original lens that was on it. There's the new lenses for it, and the new bezels.
I'm just gonna disconnect the horns at the front.
All right,
it'll be easier.
Yeah. So, all right. Do you want that? I have to do bad things.
All right. I'm gonna go do bad things.
Indeed.
How long are you gonna be gone?
45 seconds.
Okay. So I'm gonna pee on the camera, right?
Indeed.
Okay. Kidding, everybody. Never quite sure what to do when he leaves me behind like this. So what I'm doing is digging into the front of the car so I can disconnect the horns at the unit instead of trying to clip the wires. I think this is the easier way to do things. So we're digging. Oh yeah, the aftermarket for this car is amazing. CJ Pony Parts sells basically everything, and there are other companies. We had some parts from one. Can't remember the name at the moment. It's just some guy's name. It's like Frank something. Oh, and yeah, Bryce, we can totally fix the dents. I've got body anvils and hammers around, and this is thick enough steel. We just beat it back into shape and then do what we do with Bondo to fill in the very thin difference. Ugh. All right, there's the horns. Huh, one of them was already disconnected. Interesting. Okay, well, that shouldn't be able to connect or spark anymore. Let's see. Yep, we got nothing. All right. That's working pretty good. Yeah, so this thing's got an MSD ignition system. There's a control box down there and an MSD distributor. And I'm not that, and a ignition coil, of course. I'm not that up to date on Fords, to be honest. I'm more of a Chevy and Dodge guy, and then imports. But I know this is good equipment. It's just a little out of date. Thank you for everybody hanging out with me for a minute while Mark is gone. I'm more the mechanic, not so much the talker. I suppose I should start putting these on. It's just kind of hard to do one-handed. Do. Sorry, everyone. I know this isn't good video. I don't have a cameraman at the moment. Ah. Oh no, that's not getting all the way on there. Oh, now it is. Looking better. If that's what you think about property value, you should see the rest of the neighborhood. There we go. Looking better. We'll get the other side on.
You good? You're fine?
Yeah, take over.
Okay.
Try to ignore that last comment. I already responded to it.
Okay. Totally. Well, you know, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Should look at the rest of the neighborhood, though.
That's okay. Oh, the aftermarket for these cars is fuck. Throw my mic right here. Cool.
Ah, crap.
What'd you do?
Well, I'm missing a couple of screws.
So you're saying you have a screw loose?
And some of the screws for the taillights don't actually fit the new housings.
Yeah.
They're like some weird stuff somebody put in.
Right.
So I've got one on.
So what we're working on right now, while I was using the restroom and starting our smoker so we can make chicken for dinner, is Jeff was working on putting on the screws for the new taillight housings. Ooh, pretty.
I've only got two in that one. I don't have screws that are going to fit this side.
Okay. You got two or you got one?
I've got nothing for this side.
That seems odd.
I'm missing screws. They were on the back of the Firebird.
Oh. Well, it seems like a horrible place to put them.
I didn't think you were taking that car that
Yeah,
fast that day.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, that might fit.
So here's where we at.
Okay, that will fit. Okay, I might have had the bezel upside down.
I hate when that happens. All right. Oh, of course you can't beat original Bryce, but fuck, it's so hard to. It's unobtainable now. Look, here's the bee trying to get my beer. See him? Trying to get my beer. Ah, fucking bee. If we can get two in, I'm happy.
I've got two in. I've got two in. We don't even have the gaskets, but we're such a dry environment, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. So, woo, pretty. Woo, pretty. Looks way better.
I'm slightly crooked. I need to correct this one.
It'll happen. Oh, you popped the hood.
Yes.
So, where'd the old one go?
Huh?
Where'd the old one go?
The old lens?
Taillight lens.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay. So, there's the old lens, and that is an original Fomoco lens. You can see it right somewhere.
Oh, it's
Other side. There it is.
Down there.
Yeah. That is an original lens. Fomoco.
Somebody has glued it back
Ford
together.
Motor Company. Right there. Woo! Totally glued together all the way through. So broken. So I replaced it. It's notice the bee trying to drink my beer. I appreciate their quality. So now we have nice and pretty, and it makes me happy. It's the simple things, You have to take what you can get.
Well, and underneath that, it's all new too.
Right. And the new cans reflecting the light will make it brighter than it was. So, in fact, Jeff is going to try and do things.
Did we get a turn signal?
No, because the keys aren't in there.
Okay, well, I can at least get brake lights.
Yep. Jeff's going to try and turn on the brake lights. Oh, both brake lights. And they look nice.
That's the first time both of them came on command in a while.
Indeed.
So, anyone that's been here, I'm sorry to repeat. Anyone that's new, though, the brake lights in this car, it only has a single bulb with two filaments. So it's got two power wires and a ground. One is brighter than the other. The dim bulb is your running lights. When you turn on your headlights, those come on. The brighter bulb is both your brake light and your turn signal. And this has this really convoluted switch assembly in the turn signal switch to do that. Either when you turn on your turn signal, it blinks your brake light, or if you're on the brakes when you turn on your turn signal, it interrupts your brake light. It was the entire problem we had. I started back here with bulbs. Then went to the cans because I thought the sockets were bad. The problem persisted. I was concerned about wiring, but it looks like somebody replaced the wiring in this car at one point.
Yep, it looks like it probably has an older painless system in it.
Because the tail lights have both the plug style and the tail lead style. Either you plug wires individually into something or you just attach a socket. It has both.
Yep.
So it's got to be some kind of older painless system, something built specifically for the car.
But now we have both working taillights, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
All we have to do is hook up the horn. And that's not nearly as important as
a spring.
Taillights.
Yeah, and I just need a spring that's going to cost like maybe $5.
Yep.
I think your backup lights work.
Oh.
Did we ever test those?
No.
Okay, let's test those.
So, first time testing the reverse lights. Yeah.
Anything?
No.
Okay. They don't work.
Car's not on.
Okay, I'll start it and run it, but it was on.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything?
No.
Yeah, they don't work.
Sad. Super sad.
What?
I said super sad.
Well,
The
they're
brake
not
lights look
super
great, though.
critical.
But the brake lights look great.
The backup lights aren't super critical, and it could just be the bulbs.
Right.
I didn't actually address those when
I
addressed
know.
the rest of the bulbs.
Have we looked at the front turn signals?
Yes, they work.
Entertainingly enough, let's play with this, because this is one of
Well,
our
I know
main
the wiring
points
is
of
hooked
contention.
up. It works.
Okay. Go for it.
Hold on.
Yep. One.
Do you not have the driver's side?
Nothing on the driver's side.
Son of a bitch!
That's funny. That is funny as shit.
I put a new bulb in there. It worked before. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, no worries.
So those are
Eric
weird.
Frolin said hi. Thank you so much, Eric. We appreciate that. If you would like and subscribe, we appreciate that even more. This is the 66 Mustang we are currently working on. It is an A-code car. This is supposedly the original engine. It has been rebuilt with a cam. It is awesome. It is pretty fucking fast. It is a total blast to drive.
It's not going to do 180, but it'll get there quick.
Up to about 80 miles an hour.
Maybe 110.
It does have a full MSD system in it, which you can see right there, which I can't do sideways. So there and there. And yeah, so awesome. Way cool. I truly appreciate that attention to detail in the rebuild. Plus the aluminum radiator, which I appreciate being in Arizona because of overheating.
Right. Slightly oversized.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with the three-core aluminum radiator in Arizona.
Right.
Yeah.
There is no fan shroud, but
there is no fan
shroud.
shroud. You don't need one unless you have air conditioning. So that was an entertaining thing I had went through with the forums. I had never seen a 66 Mustang that had a fan shroud until I had seen the air conditioning cars. The air conditioning cars have a fan shroud.
Oh.
And I was very puzzled by that. But the fan shroud is to keep the air going where you want it.
Well, absolutely. You know, it's only like 4,300 for the air conditioning kit.
I fucking know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's an old school knee knocker. It doesn't even chop up your dashboard.
All right, kids. Well, it's been like an hour. We have the stack wheel back on there, which is fucking awesome. We have turn signals in there, which work. We're have brake lights that
one
work.
turn signal.
We have one turn signal that doesn't work. We have less rust on that turn signal arm, which makes me happy, which is entertaining. Should be easier to steer now, so that makes me happy. So like, sub, all that fun stuff. I truly appreciate all of it. We now have lenses and bezels and new cans and everything, thanks to Jeff's awesomeness and all that fun stuff. So thanks so much, and I truly appreciate it, and we will be back. Any last words?
Appomattox.
I don't know what that means.
It's the courthouse where the Declaration of Independence was signed.